Shalom. Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them and taught us truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The Aquath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother / elder. Back with the World War III Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you all. This little piece right here is on peace and safety. We all know about peace and safety. Let's get that real quick. PACE and 1 Timothy 5:3. For when they shall say, for when they shall say, peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. I'm going to keep it real short. I'm going to let this play. It's only 3 minutes. Who are the Kurds? And who is Turkey? Gomer. This is Gomer. Right? Whose side is Gomer on? Or eventually, when they stop being deceptive, whose side will Turkey wind up on? On Russia's, according to the scriptures.
In Diyarbakir, a Turkish city known for its large Kurdish population, there's a growing sense of hope. After decades of violence, many here believe peace might finally be within reach.
Turkey has been tired of this war for 40 years. The people of this region are tired of war.
The Kurdish Workers' Party, or PKK, recently announced it will disband and disarm as part of a new peace initiative with Turkey. Mustafa Akyol is with the Cato Institute.
The PKK might not be a familiar organization for a lot of people in the West, but for Turkey, this is the terrorist organization that is fighting the Turkish government.
Founded more than 40 years ago, it originally fought for an independent Kurdish state. The PKK is classified as a terrorist organization by Turkey, the US, and the European Union. Dr. Sinan Sidi is with the Foundation for Defense of Democracies.
It is estimated that up until now, about 50,000 casualties on both sides have taken place. Many of them have not just been restricted to just military and state personnel, but also a lot of civilian casualties have taken place too.
Kurds make up about 20% of Turkey's 86 million people. When the Kurdish Workers' Party, or PKK, launched its insurgency against the Turkish government here back in 1984, their mission was to create this independent Kurdish state. But then in the 1990s, the focus began to shift and they started pushing for greater cultural, political, and religious rights for Kurds living within the country.
So why seek peace now?
The PKK realizes that the world has changed dramatically. In other words, it's extremely difficult these days to wage a national struggle with weapons in this age.
Sidi suggests changing dynamics in the Middle East may have also helped shift PKK's strategy. The main factors being the fall of Assad's regime in Syria, the weakening of Iran, and Israel's ongoing campaigns against Hezbollah and Hamas.
The PKK is looking at this thing and thinking, well, I can't just continue business as usual. Things are changing. The ground is moving inside of the region.
Rashid Nasir, a Kurd living in Istanbul, tells CBN News that he is hopeful that PKK's decision to lay down arms will open the door to a more peaceful future.
We cannot bring back all those who died, so the best solution is a ceasefire so that more of our people don't end up dying. Both sides have suffered a lot.
Turkey's President Recep Erdogan recently welcomed the announcement.
Today crossed another critical threshold in the process of a terror-free Turkey. The terrorist organization announced that it decided to disband and surrender its weapons. We find that this decision is important in terms of strengthening the security of our country and the peace of our region.
There is cautious optimism here. While the details of the peace initiative have not been made public, many hope this will mark the beginning of lasting peace between the PKK and the Turkish government. as well as a better future for the Kurds in the region.
Okay, so this is two things. Okay, who are the Kurds and who are the Turks as far as national lineage? Are they Arab? Are they Arab? I don't know. Okay, that would require a bit of sussing, if you will. But the point I'm trying to make is that somebody is going to come back together that has been fighting, and that somebody are the Arabs, right? Let's get 15 here. Second Ezra 15, and here we have right the dragons, right? Second Ezra 15 and 29. Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. The Arab nations, right, down here on 31, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. See, somebody, I'm not sure that these Kurds and these Turks are all Arabs. If they are, then this is referring to them. These Arab nations, what are they doing? Turning themselves and coming back together to fight as one instead of, oh, well, you're a Kurd and I'm a Turk, and that's but we're both Arabs, right? Or you're a Shiite, you're a Sunni, right? Which are different sects, but we're still, right, dragons. We're fellow dragons, and we have bigger. That's what it sounds like is being said. All right, let's stop fighting each other. We have to come together to fight a greater enemy. That's one thing that I see in this. It might not, I'm not sure who the Turks, if the Turks and the Kurds are actually different sects, is what I'm saying. And all that would have to be investigated, but that is being seen here. And what else? They're saying that they don't want to fight no more. No more war. Right? That's the other thing. We don't want to fight. We're laying down our weapons. Our fight is over. Well, what do we say to that? We say Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Start at 1 and go to 8, right? And we'll end it right here. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. Jump down to 8, a time to love and a time to hate. And this is the time we're in, so it's not the time to be putting down your weapons. A time of war and a time of peace. Looks like you want peace, that's what they said, but you're not in that time. Not time to put your weapons down. You can fight together, but we need you on the battlefield. Anyway, with that, we hope that the electorate edified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.